Hey guys, it's Coco.
And Colette.
So we're doing things a little bit differently on the channel. So basically what's going to happen on this channel now is every other week you get a cosplay video. And then for the weeks in between, you'll most likely get something that's out of cosplay, that's a different thing, or maybe cosplay related, but not a cosplay video.
Like this one.
Like this one right now. So, and I'm only saying that like mostly for those weeks in between you'll get something because I'm going to college, so things are going to be really hard, and then Colette has schools. The video we're doing today is 10 things we regret doing that are cosplay related, so 10 things we regret doing for cosplay.
And thinking back on it, there's probably a lot more than 10 things, but we try and forget them. They're like,
yeah, we kind of try and block those out.
These are in no specific order, there's just thoughts that came in our head.
Yeah. Okay, for one, we all kind of know that I regret cosplaying Hide from Tokyo Ghoul and Karma from Assassination Classroom because they just don't look right to me. Something looks very wrong with those cosplays.
Every cosplayer has those cosplays that they're like,
yeah, I think every cosplayer has a cosplay that they're like, I don't like that one.
Like, I shouldn't have made that choice. Yeah, Coco always talks about how she hates the wig, or in the blooper video.
Oh, I look like a muffin.
Yeah, like.
Oh wait, which one? Which one? Because like I look like a muffin with both, actually.
They were calling you like white suburban mom names because you just look.
Oh yeah, well that was for Karma, but for Hide, I look like a sad Cyndi Lauper child that Cyndi Lauper does not like to talk about.
The second one is not okay. They're just like wigs, but specifically are Ciel and Aloe's monsters.
The original ones, the ones from Cielfie and Ciel is Sick and Aloe's is BFF.
Not like
those early
the
ones.
ones.
Yeah, not the ones. They're fixed. Some people still don't know that they're fixed, but they got fixed by the Afterlife, by that one. That was the first one where you can see them both fixed.
Coco bought a new wig, and so what happened was, when we got it, we were just getting into cosplay, so we didn't understand things. I bought my wig and was like, okay, I don't have to cut it, right? That's like not how things work. So I just went like that. I went full out with like a weird a long bob cut. Just pushed the hair on my face. And Coco, we were like, let's just take this wig and cut it up. And she was like, Colette, you cut it up. And I cut it up like garbage. And she was like, wow, this is great. Wow, Colette, you're so good at it. And everyone in the comments was like, where did you get that wig? And thinking back on it, I'm like, who are you trying to fool? You knew that we cut that.
For some reason, Colette and I, maybe we didn't have like our cosplay eyes
or common sense.
Yeah, like maybe we didn't have that yet because for whatever reason we just like looked at each other, looked at ourselves in the mirror, we're like, this looks good, right? Like, you know, we just kind of thought it did.
And for Cielfie, like I swear that it looked
They look good in Cielfie, but it's weird.
The video right after it was taken right after it, so I don't know why we looked like garbage. I mean,
I don't know if it was
the angle was bad. It was like a potato. Last minute cosplays, Coco.
Okay, it's not that I don't like these cosplays because these are actually two of some of my favorites, but for whatever reason, I don't know if I was just busy or lazy or what was wrong with me, but I put off finishing Metaton and Speed of Sound Sonic on the day of, yeah, like last minute, and our mom had to help me.
Because and especially for Sonic, our mom helped us put like silver things on her, and they kept falling off.
The coins kept falling off, like they just kept like dropping, and like every now and then my friend would be like poking me on the shoulder, and I'd be like, what's up? And then he'd like hand me a coin, and I'd be like, and also I live knowing that when I went to the bathroom, I heard like 2 little coins go bleep bloop right into the toilet, and they're flushed and they're gone, and I will never see them again.
Number 4 specifically for me, there's always the risk of buying things online that like they won't turn out the way you wanted. And my Madoka Magica dress, I don't know, a long time ago I took a photo in it, and it's like really wide up here but fits everywhere else. But like everything else is like weirdly, which means that either they didn't understand my measurements or I just didn't double check, but I totally did. I swear to God. So now we have that in our closet, and we don't know what to do with that because no one's built like that.
So Colette regrets letting me try and style her Len wig, her first Len wig, which none of you have ever seen because it's so destroyed.
They almost saw it. They almost saw it in one video, but we didn't make the video in general. We were filming professionally.
Oh yeah, they almost saw it.
So what happened was it was a really long wig because Lena has a tiny ponytail. It wasn't that long, but it was like long enough. And then I was like, this is so sad. And Cole was like, I can fix it, I can fix it. And then I was like, what is this monster? And it was just not good. It was really thick, so it didn't work out the way I wanted. Like this wig's nice and thin, so you can kind of do whatever with it, and it doesn't, and it also doesn't like not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, this like has been through hell, and it still hasn't on it.
When you when you cosplay a character that everybody cosplays.
Yeah, so I kind of really regret cosplaying Nanami to Anime Next 2015 because I gotta tell you,
that's when it was hot.
Everybody was Nanami, like legit everyone. Like you could look left and look right and like you'd be like, okay, I just counted like 600 Nanamis. Like it was, I'm exaggerating, but
it was a lot.
It was crazy.
We also
Everyone
went to
was
a meetup.
Nanami.
I was the only Chihiro because that's kind of how stuff works. But there were like 10 Nanamis.
Yeah, I think it was more than 10. I mean, 10 sounds about right, but like
in the meetup that I was with. When I did my Roadhog cosplay, I have this mask that I wear because he's got like a snout. And when I made it, I was like, oh, this is cool, but I didn't get foam, so I had this giant. It wasn't a giant bruise, but if I like pressed on my nose, it hurt a lot for like 2 weeks because it was hard Warbler, the stuff, and just would press into my nose. So that was a thing. It was also really painful, and I want to do that cosplay again, but painting my stomach and getting ready and like barely being able to move is hard.
Yeah, word. Oh, another thing we both regret is not cutting that like front piece that a lot of wigs have, you know, when it's like really big and in the front like that. We cut them now. We do. And like some old ones we've like gone back on and cut them and fixed them.
When you're young, you like get your wig and then you find out there's a strand and you're like, wow, that's exactly what it's like in the anime slash video game slash whatever. And you're like, I'll just keep it. But then I know there's a photo of me as John Egbert with this giant strand like down here that my dad has specifically. And I pointed to it and I said, I look like a big greasy nerd. And then he went, you do look like a big greasy nerd. And then everyone was like, but it was funny.
But you were a cute big greasy nerd.
It was so bad.
No, your John was great. People loved your John.
Yeah, but
people still do.
Okay. Okay. I don't have a
Okay, there's one we missed. Something I regret. Story time, kids. Huddle around. I really regret trying to make a Madoka Magica group myself and doing all the work by myself. There's nothing wrong with forming a cosplay group. If you have the ability to form a cosplay group, like it just works out for you, the right people show up who want to do it, if that happens to you, that's fantastic. I'm jealous. But that's not the way it was working out for me. So I decided I wanted to be Kyoko, and Colette was going to be Madoka. So then we needed Homura, Sayaka, and Mami. So my friend decided she wanted to be Sayaka, and then her mom was like, I'm not buying you that costume, so because she already just did a Harley Quinn. So then I was like, we can make it for you. Why did I think that? Why did I ever think that? So we decided we were gonna make her costume, and then my friend wanted to do Mami Tomo, and so then she said, I can't buy the costume either. So I'm like, we'll make it for you, right? I don't know why I agreed to that either. And then our other friend who was doing Homura, she was gonna buy the costume, and then she missed an eBay listing, and then she was like, I'll make it, and then I was like, I'll help you make it. So we went to the fabric store and we bought fabric for Mami Tomo, Sayaka, and Kyoko, and we were gonna buy Colette's, Colette's Madoka cosplay. So basically the way it turned out was we were not able to make Sayaka's cosplay or Mami's cosplay or Homura's cosplay, and those people, like, eventually the Mami Tomo was like, I'm not allowed on YouTube, and then the Sayaka, you know, we just sort of forgot about it, and it...
Which we feel bad for because the only person with their costume is Sayaka.
Oh yeah, today, the only person who has a cosplay is Sayaka. Sorry, that's gonna sound really confusing. So basically what ended up happening was the project that I had been working on, it was just way too complicated. It was kind of a disaster area. And so I lost interest in the project. And then I came up with another idea, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm gonna have to start from scratch. I was like, okay, I'll finish my Kyoko cosplay, and I'll see if I can get my friend's permission to get on YouTube so that she can be Mami Tomo, and hopefully she'll buy the costume because I sent her a listing. And then I decided, okay, well, I'm the only one who loves Colette that much, so it's obvious that I should be Homura rather than like forcing one of my friends like, here, you really love her, cry. Like, you know, it's so much easier to just do that to myself because I actually love Colette that much. So, you know, rather than just some friend who like doesn't know Colette that well, it's gonna be really uncomfortable for her, that's what I figured. So I just thought, okay, you know, she's lost interest in this project too, so it's whatever.
So at this point, the cosplays that we do have for Madoka Magica, we have Madoka, Homura, Mami, our friend with Sayaka, and...
Yeah, we have I came up with I eventually, like, forgot about that project too, I lost interest in it. And then I came up with something that I have today that's a lot better, that I like a lot, that I'm really trying hard to get done, but our Sayaka, we have a new Sayaka, she bought the costume and she made the weapons for us. She's away right now, so we can't do the project right now. We can only work on like parts of it. I've totally lost interest in doing Kyoko. It's been so long, so I really don't want to do her anymore, so if you want to do her, then you go ahead. But yes, I play Mami Tomo as well, and I play Homura, and Colette plays Kyoko and Madoka, and our friend plays Sayaka. So
that was a long
story, but that is why you have not seen a Madoka Magica video on this channel, even though when you think about our channel, that seems like the most obvious thing we would do. I don't know, just something about our channel, like the kind of videos we do, it seems like Madoka Magica would totally be something we would do, and we haven't done it yet.
I was gonna say, you didn't remember that time when we were like, comment something buns.
Oh yeah, Magic Bun Bun, and everybody commented Magic Bun Bun,
and we didn't do Madoka Magica.
Still didn't do it.
Comment Magic Bun Bun if you want to see Madoka Magica, and then we didn't do it, and all these people
I feel so bad, and like people still ask about this project, and I'm trying so hard to get it done, but I don't know, sometimes I feel like it is star-crossed.
Yeah, so what people have to realize is that, you know, we plan all this stuff out, and a lot of it doesn't get done because either we don't have the money or the funding, or the places where we want to film, sometimes it gets really difficult, and, you know.
Also, appreciate our cute sandals.
Mine are flip-flops, but I'm wearing them outside. Oh wait, what? Mine are slippers, but I'm wearing them outside because I don't care anymore, and I'm also just on the deck.
Another thing I regret is we tried to do this Rin and Len video, and we wanted to get an angle where we were laying on the floor, so we're like, we have our heads together and we're laying on the floor, and we get the shot, and Colette gets up, and then she walks away, and then I get up, and I didn't realize that the heel of my shoe must have touched one of the legs of the tripod, and like suddenly as I sit up, I just hear a loud bang. So the flash on our camera is cracked. It still works, and it still looks everything still looks really nice, but we do live in fear a little bit that it'll just like completely fall apart one day because of that accident.
Anyway, I think this is the end, but certainly not the end of bad decisions. Just the end for now. And then we'll do other videos like talking about experiences, I guess, in cosplaying.
Yeah, leave suggestions in the comments for what we should do for videos.
That could be cosplay related, could not be. Like cosplay related as in like this, not as in like cosplay, because we have those down.
Yeah, we get plenty of recommendations, and we know what we're doing soon, so we have everything planned out. Everything is going according to plan.
Let's go.
Alright, peace out.